at the idea of failing their entrance exam, turn around with their heads held down as they make their way away from the line. However, the guards did say that the next day they'd be more than welcome to try again. The day's yours. The rest of the day is yours. You still have your reference letters. You have a quest. You have the cities to explore. What do you guys want to do?
Well, now that we failed.
Oh, and by the way, the time, I would say it's fairly early. I honestly would say around like 10 a.m.
Nice.
Not too bad.
Oh, he's finally awake.
Oh, hey.
You were kind of silent back there, completely useless, if I might say.
I figured it. He was like in a coma the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
just sleeping.
It's this mute thing that happens every now and then.
Do you have narcolepsy?
No. It's just I fall asleep and I just can't get up again. Yeah,
That would be a problem
kinda
out
weird.
in the open. We were to
It's
travel.
okay, you guys got my back.
I say we
I'll be
take
at
a
the
look
end
at...
if you need me.
What? What?
I'm going to the end.
Right.
Okay.
Well, better to get some food and then see what we do for the rest of the day.
Do you guys
Alrighty.
have any plans?
Well, to be honest, I want to try out the arena before we head out. And it might be a good call to look at the other 3 guilds and prepare ourselves for a larger journey. We did just arrive to Mara after all. I think it would be nice, or it would be wise to see what the city has to offer. Yeah, I started recording like halfway into your brief introduction.
Okay. Alright. So, sir, you make your way towards the inn?
Yep.
Okay, just...
He just walks ahead,
check
like...
it.
Is he walking like ahead of us, or he's not forming the little nice
Yes.
4-man line? Okay, okay.
Is he
alright.
mad?
You upset?
Are they following me?
Seems upset.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, are you
Yeah.
guys following?
yeah, we're all going to the
Yes.
inn.
Like,
We want food. We paid for a fucking room for no reason.
Yeah, for
I'm not.
real.
I'm going to my room
I mean,
or our
the-
room.
You mean our room?
I love the way, like, they enter the room, it's locked, and they knock it, and these Caesar's like, go away! This is our room! I knew you would say that. Alright, so...
How's the bustle and hustle of the city, Aiden?
So the hustle and bustle of the city is very lively. You see exotic spices are being traded here and there as you're entering the market district. Actually, let me take a few steps back, actually. I'm so sorry about that. So, as you're making your way around the pyramid again, you can see what appears to be a group of masked men and women leaving the pyramid temple. They have their heads down in what appears to be prayer. And you can see from their robes, they have this almost weapon-like structure on their back. Maybe it's a sword, maybe it's a spear. It varies from shape and size depending on the person. But you can see these people do seem to be armed in their own way as they are shuffling their way out of the pyramid, muttering prayers here and there. And ever so often, you'll see in this speck of gray robed people would be these black armored individuals with these exotic ebony masks as they stand lifeless. And you can see the ebony mask has a face painted on it, which gives this very unjarring, like, if they look at you. But they're just quiet, moving almost as if they were black ghosts.
more
So they
creepy than it
seem...
is.
Yeah, so right now... right now they're leaving the temple, and you see they're seeming to make a counterclockwise turn. You don't know where they're going to.
So, Aaron, do the 2 individuals have different armor from what we seem to think or know right now as the Black Eclipse members?
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
All right, starting it hard with a 5, so a nice 10.
Well, that's
Should've-
pretty good, though. Okay, so you remember the Black Eclipse member you met on your first day, and while there might be a few similarities here and there, the only real similarity that they have is that they have a mask. You see, the mask that the Black Eclipse member had was more animated and had more exoticness to it, but this one is just like a plain porcelain mask, more or less. And just away from their posture and the silence, you don't quite think that they might belong in the same category.
And they don't seem to be like they're in a rush. They just kind of muttering and praying under their breath and walking out.
Yeah, they're walking out of the temple and then just making a clockwise motion, and they're heading what appears to be towards the market district.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I just briefly glanced over, take a notice of that, and just continue on my way with not Sir alongside me, but Ash and Broughton.
Willie, can you feel what I'm describing, Willie?
Yeah, dude, I'm there.
Are you in the world, Willie?
I'm in the. My eyes are closed.
Oh wait, he's not inside here.
He's so
Oh,
mad.
Wait, you can't get
Yeah.
in? You can't get in?
No, you can't get in.
Oh my
The Wi-Fi's too
God.
bad. So we're gonna have to
Wait,
super
let me
explain it.
let me take a nice
But I
picture.
got it. I'm good.
Dude, I'm taking your picture though. Here. All right,
In the
continue.
game.
Okay, so sir, as you are making your way through the market district, you hear the commotion of life and trade just burst into your ears as you grimace a bit, as all of a sudden you're just inundated with people pushing and more or less shoving one another, trying to get the best deals that they can today in the morning, either it being food or spices or trade. This is a big communal trading location, and you can hear what appears to be women saying, "Step right up, potion of love. We have that. A potion of strength. We have that. Potion of clairvoyance. We have that." And towards a distance, you can hear what appears to be a man banging a pot with a stick, saying, "Step right up. We got the best spices in all of the land. You want some spice in your stomach? We can offer it." Also, you see often what appears to be some kids laughing and screaming and playing with one another. And you see that they're in the corner. You see that there is this girl smiling and smirking. She seems to be a bit older than the rest of them, maybe 12 or 13. She seems to be the leader of this small posse. She has her arms folded and is looking at the kids that are around 10 around there with a very fond smile. So you can go ahead. You more or less are passing them, more or less.
Yep.
And just go straight.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect.
No.
Da-da-da. So as you guys are making your way, Broughton, Cassandra, and Ash, are you guys doing anything as you're more or less keeping this modest pace behind him? I'd say he's around 30 feet ahead of you.
Is he like booking it? Or
Dude, I think he's doing the fast.
Are you like?
He's,
Yeah.
are you doing the fast walk, George?
You know, I'm not trying to avoid them. I'm just trying to get there. You know.
Oh, they're probably taking little detours, like looking around, like, oh.
I'm not
Take a
looking at
pic-
anything, dude.
Take a picture, Ash, as Cassandra. Selfie.
I get behind
So,
one of the
yeah.
statues and I look like I'm trying to carry it or some shit from the angle.
Alright. So, yeah, you guys are at a modest pace behind them. Do you guys say anything to one another as you guys are making your way towards the end?
Do you have any
I
plans?
want to try to catch up to him.
Oh, okay. Well, there he goes off.
Okay.
Ash, did you want to do anything?
Well, we can do what you want today. The only thing I would have an option is to get ready for the trip, but that's about it.
We have 1 month's time. I'm sure we can accomplish what we set out to do. Actually, we can go around and look for food and then perhaps either see if we can buy any materials to head out to the trip or see if there's a new stable nearby. It would be a
Yeah.
waste to come to the city and not even explore it. I've been on that ship for 2 months now. I've done my time.
I'm okay with whatever. Follow you.
Alright. End scene.
Alright. So, sir, as you are walking dejected at the whole idea of the Zero Academy's bullshit entrance exam. You hear the sound of what appears to be someone kind of catching up to you.
Hey, boy.
Sir. Sir. Are you stopping?
No.
It's going down. I'm just like walking next to him then. Hey, buddy. You okay?
I cast invisibility on myself.
What the fuck? What?
Oh,
Sir? Cassandra? Did you see this? I'm stopping. I look at Cassandra and
we're
done with-
we're already me and Ash. Is there like food stalls nearby?
yeah, I would say that you see what appears to be a lot of exotic food stuff that you've never seen before. What appears to be these pincer-like creatures with these tails that have almost like a needle, and it looks like an insect, but apparently it's just served on a stick. That seems to be the more exotic foods. But you also see what appears to be these slices of meat on, like impaled with a stick. What also appears to be vegetables and this very very powerful smell.
Okay, but do they have like the little stalls where you can sit with little benches around and they're frying it there for you and shit?
No, I would say it's all standing up.
Okay. We're already
In
we're-
this market arena, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're facing away from that. We're not paying attention to that.
Okay.
what? Where do? I guess I just like slowly. Do I see him at all? Is there any way to?
I don't
He
remember
just
seeing it.
disappeared.
I think it's true invisibility.
Yeah, man.
Oh fuck. Okay, well.
Like slight invisibility.
Have I seen
You
him?
see, like, the
yet?
tip of his
I don't
tail?
think so.
What's
yeah,
up?
like Halo 3 invisibility.
No, I
No,
mean,
dude,
like,
there's no
true
fucking
invisibility as in,
outline.
like no magical means kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
3/4 invisibility. You see only his tail tip.
Alright, well, if he goes
Actually, no.
invisible,
Roll a perception check.
here I go. I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Oh, okay. I'll roll it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll it for you?
Thank you. Yeah, go for it.
All right.
6. You
Don't
shouldn't
worry.
let Cloudy roll.
No, listen.
Dude.
You have a you have a ship perception. Okay, 3.
I didn't have a 3, dude.
9. Yeah. What the fuck?
Mm.
He's
It's
a
a
really
lot.
persuasive guy.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so unfortunately, you know that Sir is dummy thick, and just him walking, his ass, his ass should be clapping, giving you his
Can't hear
position.
it.
However, you're too focused on that exotic food not to hear his clap, clap.
Oh god.
This slowly gets further away.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Unfortunately, you can't. It's just dummy thick.
Alright, well, I'm gonna walk back to Ash and Cassandra and just like, hey, I lost, sir.
Well, he did seem like he wanted to be lost, or walk away from us for now.
You're not worried about that? You think he's gonna do anything stupid?
I think he took
No, I think he's going back to the hotel. Fine.
No, okay.
If anything, he'd probably
Well-
want to go back eventually, and
Feel bad. We should cheer him up.
well, some people do better when they're not being constantly badgered.
Yes, you're right. Maybe he just needs some space.
Well, if he went
Yeah.
invisible
Cry it
on
out.
you, then yeah. Sir goes up to the fucking inn, throws himself on top of the bed, does that little brat like leg kick, like.
I already got it ready, dude. Don't even worry.
Oh god.
All right.
Well,
So
okay, yeah, go ahead. No,
go ahead.
no. I want to see that shit.
So, do you guys eat the food, like the stand food?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actively keep an eye out for anything that I think Sir would like. So some sort of magical trinket.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Well,
for
What
that
a
one.
good boy.
I'll go and roll for you because I don't trust Claudia.
Wow.
Yeah. All good.
I fucking hope.
A
I
10.
was hoping you'd get like a
Oh
fucking
my
2.
god.
A
Dude,
13.
it's like-
So you look around and you try and match what Sir likes. You know, he likes robes. He's got 3 of them. And you see what
Yeah.
appears to be a textile shop, which has many cloths here and there. And they seem more centered around Sadian culture clothing. So it's more of a, Western, sandy robes.
Oh, okay.
And you
okay.
also find, thanks to your, slightly above average, you see what appears to be a stand of what appears to be an old man sitting down crossed legs. You see around him is this mountain of books as he's smoking what appears to be this very large pipe of a very a big grin, and you see he has multiple missing teeth, and he has the pipe sticking through one of the missing teeth as he's basically beckoning someone to come.
Damn.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look over at Cassandra and Ash. I'm like, hey,
As they're just stuffing their face with.
you guys want to come get a book for Sir from this guy that's obviously not shady over there?
Right. Well, why don't you try this thing? You know, the taste is really.
Okay. Mhm.
I just
This
shrugged.
is delicious. You see what appears to be a mixture of mushrooms, meat. Let me see very quickly. What do kebabs have?
I feel like I'm eating like a fucking
You see tomato. You see bell peppers.
Damn, that's
Um,
fire.
Yeah, it's the yellow bell peppers. I don't know what those are called. Banana peppers, I think.
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and lamb, and it's all like braised with what appears to be this green spice leaf on it, and it just explodes in your mouth with flavor.
We can go after.
Not enough to fill you, but enough for like a good snack.
Alright.
I mean, man, I want to go upstairs butthole that bad.
Ash, do you eat something?
Yeah.
Okay. As you go and goes to the stand, you see the man looks at you. Nope. Sorry, son. We don't serve your kind around here.
Darn. All right.
Oh my god. If we're gonna be doing this the entire fucking city,
I'm gonna go
it's
to
not even worth it.
the stand too. Actually, wait.
I already placed like the price. It's like give me another.
Jake gives it to you.
Like not even a second, and I just slam it in front of it, Ash's face. All right, eat up.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So that Broughton. So what do you do?
I want to try to go get a book from the guy selling books.
So you make your way towards the man with the books.
I'll
He
follow.
looks you up. He has a bit of a squint. Welcome. What can I do for you, son?
Hey, so I have a friend who's into the arcane. You have anything in there that you think would be interesting for him?
Claudia writes, buy him the manifesto. All right now. All right.
Homegrown.
Claudia became one of you.
Converted.
No.
Okay. You're the monster, Claudia. Alright, so... a magical book, huh? Oh, he looks around the pile. We got a few here. Depends on what magic he wants.
Huh. What do you got? What are my options?
Well, I got a book around here. Some idiot wrote a book about something called, Aether? Apparently the madman says it's a inner energy that we all got. Idiot, I say.
Don't know what that is.
He goes,
Okay.
picks up another book. This one. This one talks about Gelt's magic. You know, Gelt formed his own form of magic around metal. You know, it was alright. But I read it once. Not much.
That one sounds kind of neat. Never heard of that.
Oh, this isn't spells though. Keep that in mind.
Oh, it's like it's alright. It's like a history book, something like that. Sounds really boring.
This is really boring, yes.
Yeah, he'll love that probably. Huh.
But what else? What else? This one. He looks at it and he grimaces a bit. It's gotten quite a few sales. But, you know, if you want it, I can see by selling it to you. And you see what appears to be a sun printed on the book.
It's a
Wait, what?
It's a sun.
It's the image of a sun printed on a red book.
Oh.
Hmm.
What's this?
Apparently, there's a bit of a, what you can say, religious fervor going on in the city. Lots of people looking towards this Khan fellow. This is called the Khan's truth.
Huh.
Basically, it entails what the Khan wants in life and what he's gonna get.
I see. Okay. These are actually pretty good picks. How much for the lot?
For the lot? I'll send it to you for. He counts his fingers. 1 gold piece.
Do I have a gold piece?
Let's see.
You have enough. You have more than enough.
I have enough? Alright.
Wait, do you? You
I'm
don't
a-
write
I'm
it.
a-
Yeah,
what-
you have 71. Now you can
I
have
think
it
I
at
do.
70.
I'm gonna start taking out my gold. What was your name again, sir? Old man.
Oh, nice to meet you, sir. You can call me Benjamin.
Benjamin. Well, it was a pleasure, Benjamin. I'm sure I'll be a regular customer, so here you go.
Hope to see you soon.
Alright, I'm gonna give him 2 gold. Keep the change.
Gladly.
Alrighty. See you later.
I'm taking down the gold. You're at 69, boy.
Hey.
Hey.
So, Cassandra. Sorry. So we go over to
Let's see
Sir.
Let's see it. What's going on?
Oh
here?
god. I wanna.
I sent you what I was gonna do if.
So you don't wanna.
No. They can see it if it comes to it.
Okay. So that's the case. I'm assuming that if someone approached you, you just ignore them.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm invisible, so they couldn't approach me unless they see me.
Well, not exactly.
Well, they can hear if
Exactly.
you do any
Oh.
sounds or whatever.
Yeah, you dummy thick, dude. Actually,
Yeah,
I would ask, if that's the case, then I ask that everyone except George Z then.
Okay, but like,
Ooh.
okay.
What?
Okay.
No, it's fine. Now I know how to find Sir.
You hear the
Listen for the
clapping.
claps.
Thick ass
Yeah.
claps, bro. All right.
Yeah.
Where do I go?
Yeah, what,
I'll go ahead and move you.
Goodbye.
what happened to all the voices? Oh, here we go.
Did I get moved?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You're here with us now.
Hey guys, how
How's-
y'all doing?
Great, man. Great. How you been?
Is this how it feels when I was having a weird dream
Hmm?
Oh, right. Yeah.
that one time?
What'd you dream about, buddy?
Dude, super cool stuff, bro. You're all gonna die.
Great.
Cool. Nice.
Sounds like
No,
an
I'm just
average day in D&D.
Dear.
D&D.
Okay, so I wanted to do the golden. I think it's called Golden Shores, like the slavers area. But since I don't have my computer in front of me, I'll skip
like
that for now. I'm down to go to the arena.
I'm down for the arena as fuck, dude. Honestly, I've been
Yeah,
wanting
I'm
to
down
go.
to try look that up.
Especially
check
because
that out.
the way that Adrian said it would be, right? It's like you have like the little bronze tournament, and then
Mhm.
like a little bit of time passes with like obviously with the lesser fighters and shit, and then
Mhm.
a bit of time passes on, and then we can do like the silver league or whatever, and then continue going on.
I
And
get
then
you.
if we do it before we leave, then then if we come back and we're leveled and shit, even better. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's progression.
It's like when you join the bronze tournament at level 5 when you're supposed to, but then you go to endgame and you come back.
And you fucking cream them?
Look at me now, dude.
Look at me now. Honestly, it's when you complete every fucking quest and you're over leveled.
The
Big
optional
facts.
tournament.
Oh my god.
So, which guild so far? I'm for the Black Eclipse, man.
I don't know what they're about though.
Yeah, the Black Eclipse sounds like fun. We can do that one.
The contract, we don't have much info on. Like, I just know that the gay tiers are like helpery and shit, and you're not gonna make as much money. But it's a lot of save the town, kill the bandits, like hurrah hero crap, like mercenary, good
Mhm.
mercenaries. And then the contractors seem shady, like I feel like they take jobs and you gotta finish those jobs or they'll come for you or some shit. I don't know.
Mm.
And then with the Black Eclipse, it's like, hey homie, you don't get as
Where
paid as
you at?
much. I think I'm gonna go for the Black Eclipse. We don't have to all
Mm.
be in the same ones though, either.
You guys can
honestly.
come in.
Aiden, do we have to be in the same guild?
What's up?
Do we all have to be in the same guild? No, right?
Do you have to be on the same guild?
Yeah,
There's nothing stopping you as me as a DM. You know,
right.
you guys can go ahead and join different guilds if you want. Granted, it can't be like, oh guys, I got a quest from this guy.
No, yeah.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
it with you guys. Yeah, it's gonna be like, why the fuck are you doing work for another group, asshole? So unless you want to do individual work, and do it by yourself, then yeah, it's all up to you. Like I said, freedom of choice.
Hmm.
All right. So with your meals paid for, Broughton, you lost 2 gold. Cassandra, I would say you lost 8 copper
Booyah.
total. Because you paid for ashes as well, right? Or did Ash pay you back?
Yeah, I paid.
Okay. So with that done, do you guys do anything else, or do you guys head straight to the end?
Yeah, I want to go back to give these books.
I guess we'll go real quick. Or did you want to look around?
We can do that after.
Okay. Then we head over to the inn. I feel like we just got to the trip or whatever, and the parents are making us go around the fucking hotel like that first day, and we're wasting time.
That was too real.
Right. All right. So you make your way in towards the inn. Just take a sigh of breath as you just carefully make your way in. Tired. Some of you are tired. Others are, more hungry than others. And it's a less excitable day from last time, as you see that no one seems to be dancing because everyone's just eating their food or drinking in peace. Go ahead. All right. So you see, as everyone makes their way in. Like I said, it's a very modest day. It seems that the energy still hasn't arrived in towards the inn. For better or worse, that's up to you. As you see, her name is really hard to remember.
Osira.
It's a sister. It's Kata, I believe.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, Kata. So yeah, you see Kata ever so masterfully pouring drinks, taking a few names, writing them down, getting orders done, as she smiles and welcomes you back. I saw your friend, lizardy fellow. He looked a bit down.
Right, we tried to take the zero exam to go inside, and well, we obviously did not make it. He might be affected. He really wanted to see what's inside and all that stuff.
Well, she takes a few seconds to think about it. As she looks towards Broughton. Friends help when it comes to admissions.
Yep. That's why I got him these books so he could study up for the next one.
That's good on you. All right. All right, everyone. Like I said, if you have need for food or drink, you know where to find me.
Alright, we'll see you.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Very fancy.
She's, yeah, like... Don't get me started on her sister.
Stop it.
Oh, the blurry one. Wait. I have to find the right one.
Why did you delete the blurry one?
Because I was like, oh, I'll do it later, and
Forgot.
came. Oh, there we go. It's in this one.
What is that? Here, we're moving you, Ash, over here.
All right.
Okay.
So as you guys are making your way into the room, you wonder, Ash isn't on the bed or on any of the sofas. But then you can see what appears to be his clawed feet underneath the bed, just poking out, dejected, as they're just lying down. You can see his tail limping pathetically.
Sir? Buddy?
I'm not here.
Well, we
I
can
got
all...
a gift.
I don't want it.
I think you do. You haven't even seen it yet.
I don't deserve it.
Come on. You gotta do some reading. So for tomorrow, we go back.
No,
We're
we
going
can't
over
go
to
back.
tomorrow?
We could go back.
We can try again.
Can't.
Yeah, come on. You'll be
Being so
okay.
mopey.
I'm gonna like look under the bed.
Do you see? Well, what do they see there?
Pretty much to this in lizard form.
Oh,
I took all the sheets, dude. I took all the sheets.
Oh, what
Yeah,
a
all the
fucking
sheets
time.
you got.
Are you gonna, Bronson, are you gonna do that thing where you sit on the edge of the bed and then you gently pat over the lump?
I'm gonna just lay
He's
down.
underneath the
but-
bed.
Oh,
yeah,
he's
I'm gonna lay
underneath the
down,
bed.
like
He's literally hiding underneath the bed, and you can just see his feet barely coming out of it.
What's it called? I'm gonna lay down, like not under the bed, just next to it. Okay. Hey, buddy. Here's a little book. What do you think about this one? And I'm gonna give him the one with the sun on it.
Oh god.
Huh?
It's okay.
How about this one? I'm gonna take out like the history of the other dude, whatever. I can't remember. It was really boring.
Yeah.
Go.
The next one.
That looks okay
Have
too.
you have you read these?
No.
See, new material. Huh?
Good as all the reading, but I can't get in.
How about this
Too
one?
stupid.
No,
No.
you're not stupid. You're just too smart.
No, I'm stupid.
On the
They didn't let
back
me in Draconia. They don't let me in here.
We'll try it again tomorrow. You'll be okay.
I
We'll
don't
get
deserve
it that time. Hey, if everyone was good the first time they did anything, then there's a phrase there. I'm sure someone could finish it. I can't. But you get what I'm trying to say. You gotta practice, right?
Practice.
Yeah. Do more puzzles. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Sure, we'll get it next time. You can't give up after your first try.
Yeah, what would St. Cloud say?
He'd laugh at me.
He'd laugh even more if you don't go back.
Say I was a washed up, stupid wizard, which is true.
We can try again.
Yeah, it's not over.
Maybe.
Come on. You gotta cheer up.
Dude, the fucking half-ass drawn legs beneath the bed is killing me. Bronson, Willie, you gotta see this shit.
I assume Broughton is like lying
Big
like
dummy dick.
Oh!
Dumb.
Wait, hold on. I'm waiting for the masterpiece to finish so I can send it to you.
This is how I assume Broughton is sitting, like lying on his side, trying to.
Looking at the dummy thickness.
Look, you probably just had first timers nerves. It happens in a battle or I guess in a weird mind puzzle quiz thing.
Yeah, come on. You need to get out of here. Being in the room's not gonna help. You gotta get your mind on something else, and then we can figure it out tomorrow, right?
We can try going to the arena.
I
Yeah,
don't
we
want to
can do
die
that.
though.
Well, we
You're
won't
not
die.
gonna die.
We're
gonna
really
watch
good.
Cassandra die.
No. Listen,
Oh.
I'm really good
That
at
sounds
what I
like
do.
fun, right?
That's a lot better than being under the bed.
Listen, I'm not gonna
Mhm.
die. I'm very confident within my
right.
skills. In fact, when I was back
I
in
thought,
the
I
island,
thought so
was...
too. And then, I died,
Yeah.
but with my mind.
Well, you can still try again. I'm gonna make sure I go back to the arena so I don't die.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Mhm. Come on, we'll see how that goes for her.
Are you saying I should go in the mindset that if I fail, I die?
yes.
No.
I can only
Yes.
succeed?
No.
That's how you
Yes.
survive and push forward. If you die, then that's
Starting
it.
tomorrow.
So if
Sorry.
I don't pass tomorrow, I'll kill myself?
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
But you gotta start right now. So
Okay.
So in the next one,
Before
if you
rolling
don't,
up a new character.
if you don't, so that's with that drive, it's what'll push you through. And I'm sure
Oh.
tomorrow we will get through the Zero Academy, and I'm sure this time around Broughton will be around to not fall asleep in the middle of the exam. Like I said,
Mhm.
first first exam nerves, they happen, probably, not to me. I was doing
I've
pretty
never
good.
been tested, you know, so.
Oh, there you go. You've never been
There you
tested before?
go.
You're a scholar. Isn't that what they do?
Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to like an actual school.
Oh well, then we can do self.
Self-taught, even better.
We can do self.
I don't like to brag, but
See, all those other snobby kids probably been taking classes for ages before
Not
they
they
even.
didn't
can
even
even
go
You
to
know-
get to the exam.
classes.
You know-
None of
What-
my friends
whatever
or the
they
people I
do.
know, they didn't go to. They just hunted.
Oh,
They didn't even read books.
You know what, sir? Bet you my great sword, that round piece of shit Saint Cloud, didn't even get in on his own merit.
mm-hmm.
Bet you he had daddy's money to get in.
They can't do that. If that came to light, it'd be a massive scandal.
Right. Well, that's why it wouldn't come down, into the light. I'm sure Umara has many shadowed corners
Oh,
and deep pockets.
oh.
So chin up, and tomorrow we'll try again. But today it's the arena.
Yeah, let's go watch her get killed.
You're not gonna attempt to fight?
I
You're
don't
pretty
know,
good
I'll
with your
think
bow.
about it.
I mean, that just means
Yeah,
more money for
but
you.
I don't want to die.
Maybe I can expend all my energy and kill people, but
There
I don't
you go.
want to do that.
Well,
That's a good option.
it'll blow off some steam. How are you feeling right now?
Well, killing people doesn't usually help me blow off steam.
You can try it
Well,
now.
you blow off a lot of steam, kind of, if you were to do your fireball and then some water skin
Oh.
type.
Yeah. That would do that.
That would blow up a lot of steam.
Steam and sulfur and fire.
You should try it.
Hmm. I'll watch. I'll watch.
You'll watch. All right. Is anybody else gonna
There we
attempt it
go.
then? Does nobody else want to
Nah.
fight in the arena?
It depends. I'll see. Maybe if there's teams and I need to go. Maybe if there's I don't know, money
Better,
involved.
There's always money involved. I'm guessing with Amara.
Yeah, but I can make more money betting than not getting killed.
But we don't want to get killed.
Well, it's the bronze tournament, so I'm sure with our skills, you don't have to join. I don't care regardless if you join or not. But if you wanted money for your own pockets,
Well, let's just go check it out,
right?
right? Alright, I'm gonna cast this guy's self.
Wait, you can't cast spells in here.
Where?
In this stupid bar.
Why
Oh,
not?
really?
I don't know. That lady didn't let me.
Oh, she didn't. Why not?
How didn't she? What do you mean she didn't let you?
Oh, is
Well, I
that why?
came in and my spell just broke, and then the reason I'm under this bed and not in my hut that's impenetrable, by the way, is because she said there's no magic allowed.
Oh, you mean the tent?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I guess I'll do it outside. I'm gonna put on do I have a cloak? Something I could drape over my head, look all mysterious.
I wouldn't say you have.
Get the sheets.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you have it on you.
Good luck
I'm
trying to
taking
get
the
Okay.
sheets.
I'm
As a blanket.
I borrow one of those robes.
Oof.
What?
Can I borrow one of those robes?
One of my robes?
Which one are you wearing right now?
What are
I
you
am
wearing?
the purple one.
Okay. Can I borrow that black and brown one?
Sure. I'm pretty much like this right now. Oh wait, hold on.
I want to just get the hoodie part. You know what I mean?
All right, so it's not really a hoodie. It's more like a fur. It's not really,
Mm-hmm. The thing.
Right. It's like a fur back. Are you talking about like the first one? The one with the old guy?
Yes.
Oh, so it's not the third one then.
Yeah.
So it's the first one. Okay.
You are correct.
Okay. So basically, yeah. So you're able to more. Well, actually, no, not even Skyrim. You could take off the hood. So, yeah, it's a little piece of hood that you can reattach and attach on. It's not super hard to take off.
Okay, I'm gonna put that on. Look all mysterious.
It looks really out of place with your armor. The fucking burlap sack of a color with your leather armor just does not really match. But you know what? It's okay.
I'm gonna look over at sir. How do I look?
Looks good.
You like it?
Eh.
Sandra, I trust your judgment. How do I look?
It's a sad lizard, man.
Alright, I'm gonna just keep it on. I'm feeling cute.
All right.
Is there any particular reason you're dressed up that way?
I wanna like cover my head or something. I feel like I'm gonna bet money. I don't wanna look like me.
Right.
But I mean, if Amara is all about betting and gambling, why would? Well, let's just get out.
Okay.
We'll figure it out once we get there.
Let's not spend another day at the inn.
Hmm.
An entire session at the inn.
To the arena!
Alright. So, as you guys are just making your way towards the arena, I'm gonna show you right.
To be honest, I probably, if I do win and I get money, like the first paycheck, just goes immediately to fucking Broughton.
Nah, dude.
It hurts, man. It hurts. But I owe a
Just
debt.
don't jump from things anymore.
Can you promise him that much?
I can't. That's why I have to pay him back. If not, the debt will
Damn it.
fucking rank up.
It's a simple request.
Not so
Okay.
simple to me.
So as you guys are walking through, and you once again are introduced to the sight of the market stall, still ever so powerful, and you guys pass more or less for the second time this large, majestic stone building. It has this air about it that feels completely different from the other stalls. It's more luxurious, it's stronger, and you see the front of it has the statue of a dwarf in this long robe, and it's holding in its hand as it raises it up in the air a few words, and in those words it says trust, and in his left hand he's holding a bag of gold.
Sorry, just come back. What happened real quick?
Okay.
Wow.
So basically, as you guys are passing this large building in the center of the market stall, you see it's a very exotic, very rich-looking building, and in the front of it stands this dwarf with very exotic robes, and he's raising his left hand, and in his left hand are the words trust in this beautiful marble, and in his right hand he's holding what appears to be a sack of gold coins.
Oh, I see.
Wonder what that means.
Guys, pass through it.
Probably the grand exchange.
The what?
With the music,
The what?
From like Harry Potter?
drop some Lumbee music, dude.
Lemby? Who the fuck is that?
Wow.
Wow. Fake gamers.
Lemby? Who the fuck is Lemby?
Don't worry about it.
Lumbee, dude. Lumbee.
As if that makes it
Lum-
easier.
Lumbee.
Oh, Lumbridge.
Come on, man.
What the?
Meeting up at Lumbee. We're gonna have a drop party.
Nah,
Who the
dude.
fuck is Lemby?
Oh my dude.
It's like Wombo all
Well,
over
dude.
again.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're losing time.
It was before your time.
Yeah, clearly. Okay, so you guys passed through the
Grand exchange, yes.
Whoa, who said anything about that?
Whoa, dude, I'm just saying.
Is there any other plaque or anything like that?
Yeah, actually, at the center of it, you see there seems to be this beautifully engraved marble sign at the front. It says, "The Divine Trust Bank."
Oh. A bank?
The Divine Trust Bank.
You don't trust them banks.
Alright. Well, I mean, we don't have enough money to put away regardless. And I don't trust giving other people my own money, no matter how many statues of dwarves and carved words of trust there are.
Yes, especially here.
Especially here. Alright. Now, where was the arena last time we passed by? I believe it was by the entrance.
Yeah.
All
Are
right.
you gonna be like this the entire day?
No.
Okay. I can handle that then. Let's go.
All right. So towards the right, as you just around the corner of the Grand Trust, the Divine Trust, you see once again a smaller pyramid towards the right. And it stands around 5 to 6 stories tall, very large, around the size of a football field, as it stands there defiant. And Ash, you squint a bit, and you see in the distance, thanks to your high perception, what appears to be these small creatures scaling the pyramids.
Going up the pyramid?
Up the pyramid. You're still far away. Keep in mind, you're some distance from it, and it's pretty high up. There, and it's probably not that big of a creature. It has what appears to be a black, either skin, fur, or scales, and you're just kind of squinting a bit, trying to see it. And you see what appears to be all of a sudden from the distance. You hear two people screaming out, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Someone get it! Someone get it! Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!" As you see what appears to be these two Black Eclipse members. Black Eclipse members run out of the pyramid, just staring up at what appears to be the object that's climbing up the pyramid.
Does anybody have better eye vision?
You have had
Eye vision. I think that's the only vision you could have.
Or
Bud based.
spell of some sort?
Well, what's going on over there? I don't even see what's happening.
Some black fur thing. I don't know, it's just climbing up the wall.
So,
Come on. It'll be a good distraction. Let's go walk over there. See what's going on.
I didn't know they look like
Is
this.
that at the arena?
It's like a right. So basically, the arena would be much more ahead of it, and you'd basically be taking like a detour type of thing. Like you'd take a right, and then instead of going
It'd be
straight up.
like, yeah, this is the. I'll write it for you, Bucko. Don't worry, I'll paint the picture for you.
be his eyes, Claudia.
Or you can just print screen.
I am doing that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can figure out which one's the arena.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, these are
You
really
didn't-
good stick figures.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
who drew those stick figures? Is that
Me,
you,
man.
guy?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude,
Dude,
those are pretty stick figures. Wait a minute, those are
Chris,
shapes.
that's
Those are
Chris.
shapes. She did shapes. Don't trust her, guys. Those are shapes.
Okay, but they look like they're actually crawling up the thing, though. Look at the use of that imagery.
They don't
And-
look like they're climbing. They look more like they're like
Holding on.
dry humping it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good.
Maybe that's why the Black Eclipse. So do the Black
Sit
Eclipse
them down.
members get down from there? Get,
Boy.
get. Does it look like they're coming down? Like the Black Eclipse members ran past by us?
No, the Black Clips members are basically just standing at the base of the what's it called?
At the
Is
pyramid.
that-
Yeah.
Yeah, they're standing at the base of the pyramid, just looking up, hands on their hands. Hands on their faces. They're just looking at like in sheer extravagance. The pharaoh will be so displeased. Oh my god! Oh my god! Mittens, come down, please. As you see, you see the person brings out what appears to be this large feather, trying to like entice the creature to come down.
There's two up there?
And it's a creature?
No, there's one. Because of fucking Claudia, there's miscommunication
You
now.
said two.
Oh.
I have the video. When we
No,
go
two
back,
people come out. Two people come out.
two scaling creatures come out, and
Rewind
that's
the
it.
clip.
No, two people come out of the pyramid because one thing is
Uh-huh.
climbing it.
Who's up there? Oh, it's Mittens.
It's mittens.
I don't worry. I'll do the audio for the cat. You tell me when.
Oh my god. Okay, God.
Wow!
No, Minute is a quiet cat though. He's not super scared. We don't even know it's a cat. Wait, everyone.
It's a
We're having-
cat.
Adrian, it's a pharaoh. They're gonna have cats, man. It's unless you're gonna
So,
surprise us.
so, Mittens, please come down. So, do you guys ignore this, or do you guys make your way to the arena, or do you go?
Okay, at this point, like Ash told us, I kind of step in here. I'm kind of interested as to what the
Wait,
fuck
wait,
is
wait,
going
wait.
on. I'm here like at the
Yeah,
edge
let's see
watching
what's
the
going on.
whole scenario going on. We're in no rush.
Is that your kitty cat?
Oh my God! He looks at you and he sees what appears to be a group of a blanketed ghost. It's a bit warm to be dressed up like that, don't you think, friend? As he looks at the fully covered lizard folk.
No.
All
Don't
right.
mind him. I can see about trying to get it down for you.
Can you? That's one of the Pharaoh's most prized possessions.
How big is the cat?
Roll
It's not a
perception.
cat. It may or may not be a cat.
We're not sure yet.
Roll perception.
Oh my god, a 2? That thing is a fucking bear for what I know.
You see, you look up and the sun just hits you in the eye. You're like, ah! And you bit, and then
But
you
I just asked
clear
him.
you clear your eyes a bit, right? You're like, wait, I can see again. But then you see Sir's like, man, I'm an idiot. And he kicks the sand and it blows in your face. You're like, ah!
God. That's why I asked the guy, like, how big the cat.
A cat? No, it's not a cat. It's the Pharaoh's creation.
A cat.
Okay.
Cat.
How big is the Pharaoh's creation?
It's about the size of a cat.
A small cat? A medium cat? And I start, like, my hand motions.
He looks at your hands. He kind of separates it a little bit, but then makes him small again. He's like about this size. And he's it'd be like a medium-sized kitten. In that age of it's where like it's not a kitten yet, but it's not a full-grown cat. It's an actual.
Aren't you good with animals? Can't you, get it?
I mean, if it could see me from here, I can probably try to get
Why
it
don't
down.
you go up there?
Yeah.
Because this is holy ground. I can't just climb up the thing.
Slap him on the ass and cast fly on him.
You try and stop it.
No. I'm just shocked to know what's going on.
You see this big meaty slap. Fucking. Sir keeps his hand there for a bit, and he squeezes that after a bit. as you see, as you scream a bit from the, you do a little yelp, and all of a sudden, you feel pretty lighted. You're light-handed as you slowly start getting risen into the air.
Go get him.
Wait, I'm not paying for this. I start...
Oh, imagine you're walking, but in the air.
No, I start like doing that little like walk movement going upwards.
Okay. So you start making your way, and you're you're walking, and you can see something weird about this creature. Oh my God! It's not actually a cat. It has the shape of a cat, but it has no face or fur or anything. Its entire body seems to be made out of the night, and you see what appears to be stars gleaming in it. And however, it does have what appears to be these small little golden wings and a little mask.
Yeah, that's lit.
I do a little crouch down. Hello.
Yes.
So as it does that, fuck
Is
you,
it really
teammate.
hissing at me?
Uh,
I don't want to get this down anymore.
So, what's it called? It's a, it looks at you, it slightly tilts its head. Roll an animal handling check.
best one. You can't fuck it up.
Dare you to
You're
touch
literally
me,
half
bitch.
animal.
Dude, oh, what? It is finally. It never happens for him. It never
He got a natural
happens.
20, he got a natural
Finally.
20.
27.
It was meant to
See,
be.
Ah!
creature, all of a sudden, almost as if it just looks at you with this
Big ol'
tilts its head,
Oh.
and as you extend your hand, it puts its face towards you, and you see as you touch it, it's this nice cooling sensation, and you feel relaxed. And it's actually a soft creature, and I'm gonna show you how it looks. Go to D&D role building. And that's exactly what it does to you as it just attaches itself to your hand.
Oh. I put it to my chest and I pet it while I go down.
Oh, that's a cute little.
This is when I
kitty.
drop concentration.
And break the trust. Splat, splat, you fall. It's just like the fucking griffin, the egg.
Well, I guess now we're stuck with the contractors.
So as it drops, you know the spell gently falls down. Oh my god, Mr. Mittens, you're safe. Hold it, come with me. You see that the creature refuses to leave your side as it climbs all the way up around your neck and just sits, nestles itself in between your horns.
That's very cute.
I try to
Don't
pick
worry,
it
he's
up.
very good with animals.
It seems you've made a bond with it, and I'm happy for you, but that is property of the Pharaoh. And he doesn't like unaffiliated members touching Mr. Mittens.
He literally just
Oh,
saved the
his
cat.
Yes, and thank you for that, but it seems the cat is being a bit too attached to him. And he goes to try and pry it off the head, and you see Mr. Mittens just, you can hear this almost growl from the throat. Go, Claudia.
No,
Imagine
allow me
Creeper,
to.
imagine-
No, we're
Something like
we're practicing our
We're
angry
practicing.
cat. All right.
Yeah. As you see it
Rawr.
beckons a bit, and it seems just to not want to leave your head.
Dude,
Oh,
pull me up, bitch.
I can pick it up.
It doesn't really fight you. It seems that it wants to stay there, but doesn't fight you or anything.
Suddenly, this 20 doesn't seem like a good idea.
Why did I get
Yeah,
like
good
a
job, bro.
6 or 7?
Even your natural 20 is bad.
It's a curse.
Like I was like oh, Mr. Muffins, you gotta go back to your owner.
Tell her
Okay,
you'll come back to play.
I'll be sure to come back and visit you. And I try to hand him over.
Alright, so you go and hand him over.
Mhm.
You see, as you hand him over, you see Mr. Mittens looks at you, and then looks at the Black Eclipse member, and then you see what appears to be this heat starts amassing around Mr. Mitten's face. You see what appears to be a blue beam of light just hits
Dang.
the Black Eclipse member in the forehead as it drops him, and Mr. Mitten just climbs up your shoulder again.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I cast
Fuck. No,
I
you
cast
don't.
cure wounds on him or something.
He's already dead. As everyone.
No,
Wait,
no,
he's
that's
dead?
you.
He's dead?
No, I'm just fucking. You
Eh?
do see the Black Eclipse member clutches his mask. He seems to be screaming in complete pain from the thing. Not like, oh my god, I'm dying, but more like, fuck, that fucking stings.
Alright, okay. You said he was the property of the Pharaoh.
Yes.
Right, okay. Well, you know, I was thinking we were gonna have this meeting a bit later, but perhaps we should go towards him and drop the cat off, or whatever the hell it is.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine, it's not your fault.
I did cast 5 points of healing on him.
Oh, so you did do that? Okay.
Mhm.
So you touched him in his shoulder, and you feel the energy coursing through it as it goes through his mask. You see his mask is a bit broken, but ultimately... Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I think you should drop it off to the Pharaoh. He seems the only one that the cats truly love.
Okay, I'll do that. I turn to the group. If you guys don't want to come, you're more than welcome to go to the arena.
No, I want to see this.
Besides, we have to meet him eventually, anyways, if we want to discuss or meet with the Black Eclipse.
All right.
Lead the
Is
way.
does the pharaoh inside? What do you mean lead the way?
There's only one entrance. I'm guessing he's in this tiny little. Not tiny. He's within here, right? The building.
Yeah.
Right.
As he nudges you towards.
Yeah, because remember when we came inside the way back in tomorrow and the guy was leading us, he was talking about how the pharaoh lives here with some shit.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm like going in there.
All right.
We follow.
You guys follow?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, all right. So you guys make your way in towards the. Wait. Oh wait. Wait. Sorry. All right. So as you walk in, instantly, you don't know if it's magic or if it's something else, but your whole body just feels, this beautiful breeze of wind. This alternate current of just pure, cold air breezes through you. You can see what appears to be in towards the right, this beautiful mix of... It's the entire building. Yeah. You see this beautiful mix of what's it called, of architecture, as the now inside of the pyramid opens up greatly. But you can see that there seems to be walls that are going to different rooms, and there's multiple doors. Not even doors better yet, but more like beaded doors that you can just push through here and there.
Like those hippie curtains?
Yeah, hippie curtains, basically.
Hit the curtains.
You don't know where all of them lead, since they're closed and stuff like that. But you do see from time to occasion, as you see what appears to be Black Eclipse members. However, some have their masks completely off. And you see a few humans, orcs here and there, the occasional dwarf as well. And as they see the group of you traveling with the Black Eclipse member leading you, the two Black Eclipse members leading you, you can hear them mutter some stuff. As you see, one person actually whispers, "Is Mr. Middens touching someone other than the Pharaoh? Who the fuck is that guy?" And you see that as you guys are getting closer and closer, the room now opens up fully, and you see. So, as the room finally fully opens up, you see this extravagant throne room. And it's not just a throne, however, it's multiple steps leading up to the throne room. As you see what appears to be a tanned man with long shoulder-length hair. You see his shirt is completely off, as he has this very pronounced, strong abs, tan skin, or like these amber yellow eyes, and what appears to be lots of accents of gold.
Ooh.
We already know
Hot-
who's he
hot in
going
here.
for.
No, I'm good.
Now there's a
Um,
breeze, dude. There's a breeze.
Before we go up the stairs, like I want to ask, like one of the Black Eclipse member, is there? I'm new here. I mean, obviously, I don't know anything about this. I don't want to offend the Anubis. Is there anything he partakes in his liking?
You should be fine. The Pharaoh is a very kind and gracious man. So hard as fuck. As you see, he looks for a second. Just be yourself. The Pharaoh hates above all else flattery and ass kissing.
Oh.
Yes, men are his mortal enemy.
Mortal.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So, as you make your way towards him, you see he has his arms crossed, legs crossed, as he stares at you, making your way towards him. and you can just see Mr. Middens enjoying his time on your head.
Oh.
Yeah, I fucking like elbow Ash.
Oh, I was waiting for Adrian to tell me that we got to him.
Yeah, I assume like you guys are now at the base of it. So let me go ahead and like draw this just to like make it more easier. Wait.
But except
I'm gonna use the custom.
Willie can't see.
Yeah, I know. I will.
No, we can't.
So imagine.
See.
All good. The theater of the mind.
Gross.
Whoa. No. There?
Yes. And Willie will never find out.
And we're
Yeah,
where right now?
No.
Dude, you guys are fucking right here. Dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow.
So Willie, check it out, dude. Check out my master drawing.
Oh god.
Oh, bro, dude, you gotta go for that, Lewis.
Go for what?
Look at this, hottie
Wait,
cookie.
oh, what on
We'll
earth
see.
am I even
See.
looking at?
Oh, and look, this is how the man looks, by the way, for Willie.
Yo, Lewis, you gotta get on that. I wanna be family members with him, so you have to. What a
That
badass
guy-
looking fucking character
That guy's
design. Holy
face does
shit.
not match his body.
Yeah, dude, yeah,
What?
it does. That's
I feel like
anime.
he's too pretty to be that ripped.
Dude, it's anime.
Anybody
boys,
can be
dude.
ripped.
He's got it all, dude, you know?
Yeah, have you ever seen South Koreans?
You know.
No, I'm saying, no,
Let's insert that in here, yeah.
not yet, not yet.
Get that out of here.
Yeah.
All right. So you see, he's not alone. However, as towards his left, there seems to be this beautiful, exotic, hand-skinned woman.
Oh.
Oh,
You
damn.
see, she
Never
has a holy scepter towards her side, and she seems to be quite a bit distant from him. And she realizes she has this long violet hair and these two markings on her cheek. And strangely enough, she has a headband, and there appears to be two ears protruding from it. D&D roll building, check out how it looks. So this is the scene that you find yourselves in.
Oh, dude. Was she
Fucking
in Pretty
Jack
Derby?
Sparrow, dude.
Was she in Pretty Derby, dude?
The cat girl.
No.
Yo,
So-
this is great.
So as he looks at you. Never have I met someone so foolish in my life to come before me like this.
Sorry, it's the blanket, I know.
Fool! That's ingenious.
Oh.
At times it gets windy here, and I get cold. Why do you think I have this? He mounts towards his cape. But I'm not here to talk about that.
Oh.
He points towards Ash. You think you would come here to gloat that you tried stealing my cat?
No.
You're braver than I assumed. As he brings out his scepter. You want
God.
my mittens? Bring out your weapon.
I start laughing like out loud.
That's not.
He doesn't fight with
Oh,
weapons, so
misunderstanding.
they're already out.
Yeah, I think he's trying to say he could beat you up bare, like without a weapon or anything.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
Is that so?
Stop
Mr.
it.
Chris, you see, he speaks up. Yes, my pharaoh. You see the girl perks up. What do you need? Hold my scepter. He starts unbuckling his robes. As he starts making his way, he starts massaging his knuckles.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Actually, to be
Dude,
honest,
get
I've never
in
actually
there, dude.
seen Ash in a fist fight. He's more of a magic-y person, so I don't know. I don't think he'd be able to hold
No,
out.
look. I'm not here to gloat. I just rescued him and I give him back.
Oh.
Really, it was a team effort, but yeah.
You did help.
Okay, yeah, a team effort.
He slapped your ass and you went flying.
You're not here to steal my cats.
No, I'm not here to steal your cat.
You can see for a second. Do you swear?
I swear.
Oh, I see.
Oh, is it?
Why not? He speaks up then. Is my cat not pretty enough for you to want to take?
I don't want to offend you. Right? It's not my property. I'm not a thief.
But do you not see how beautiful the cat is?
The cat's 100% beautiful. The most prettiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But again, I'm not a thief.
beast. Exactly what I expected from my rival.
Oh God. I don't know your. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Touch down those light bombs. As you see, eventually he stares at you before. I just. I know that my own creation would choose me over you. I know you came to return it. As he looks you, you have my thanks. All of you, as he makes his way towards the cat. Come along, Mr. Mittens. The cat does not move.
Oh God. This is where I die. Go on, Mr. Mittens.
What was that episode in SpongeBob when Gary and
And Gary and what?
SpongeBob. Gary and SpongeBob and Patrick. And,
yeah.
and she chooses Patrick just because he has like the fucking like cookie in his pants or something.
yeah,
Gary?
I thought we were special.
Oh my god, dude.
So, so you see the cat just does not move for a second as he says, "Oh, Mittens? Mittens? I see." He looks
What?
towards the ground. Mittens has already moved past me. Congratulations!
Oh God.
It seems that Midden has chosen you as its champion. I wish to offer my congratulations.
Thank you. What do you be? What do you mean?
Obviously, you've come to join my guild, and now, for my starting payment, you want to take Middens off my hand.
I don't want to take it.
It breaks my heart,
Hmm.
but I have more that I can make more Mittens. That was a special one.
Why was this one special?
Because look at it, it has extra stars in it. Extra adorable. Now, what are your names, guild members of Black Clips?
Asher.
And you? He looks towards Cassandra.
Cassandra. Or Calicia.
He looks. Looks towards the lizard folk.
sir.
And you, he looks towards the blind man. What's yours?
Broughton. Nice to meet you.
Those names, I feel like I've heard them. He closes his hands for a second. And then you see the girl, sir, and she runs down the steps and starts whispering stuff into his ears. Go to D&D role building to see how it looks.
Yeah.
Bitch has seen out
You got
plays,
a whole
bro.
ass comic?
Dude, are you sure she wasn't in pretty
I
degree?
don't understand these hieroglyphs.
Yeah, what language is she whispering in?
Yo, you don't even know. As you see, I see. Really? Oh, Mr. Marley. Skaven? Oh, that's quite impressive, actually. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Nitocris. So, I see you've come first thing to join my guild. And not only that, but you rescue my cats in hopes of me loving you so much I let you keep him. You're smarter than I thought.
That's true. Well, yes.
Wow. Never did I imagine I could have such powerful, intelligent people come to my doors like this. Intellectual equals.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, speaking of your guild, if we could learn a bit more about what it is that you do, other than lose your cats up in the building.
Oh, of course, of course. Time to get serious, I'm afraid.
Something tells me that Lawrence pissed. What's it called?
Mm-hmm.
Ripped us off because he gave us like these fucking envelopes to talk with the guild leaders and shit for recommendations. But this guy's like, we
That's some
wouldn't have
total
needed
spaz.
one. We don't need one. We could have gotten fucking money and just skipped the other two.
What do you wish to know about the Black Eclipse? As he all of a sudden he actually gets serious.
Well,
What are
what
you?
what sort of missions do you give out? We want to be doing mercenary work, and we're interested to see in what you offer. What type of quests you hand out?
Hmm. When it comes to us, second. Okay. The Black Eclipse are some of the most powerful when it comes to cavalry, as well as. Sorry, give me a second. I just want to make sure I have everything. Okay, sorry. Okay. What we focus on is mostly destroying monsters, taking out the occasional bandits here and there, sometimes going into ruins and taking down monsters that reside in there or ghosts of the supernatural nature. We've also dabbled with caravan work. Sometimes we've even dealt with the occasional espionage mission, depending on who asked for it.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure you already heard from Lawrence Marley.
Yes.
What are the requirements of getting in to the Black Eclipse?
We have requirements. To every requirement, you gain 2 benefits from it. There's a reason we're powerful. Requirement 1, pure loyalty. I am the pharaoh of this guild. I lead it. Make no mistake of that. I listen to your opinions and I respect it. But I am not slaven to it, nor do I share in my decision making. When I make a choice, it's law. However, I am open to discussion. My door is always open for someone that disagrees with me, to talk with me and try and convince me otherwise. Another thing I request, like I said, when it comes to loyalty, is that you stick with us. If I say you do guild work, you do the guild work with us. You don't go around and join the contractors with the good tiers. When it comes to the matter of working with the Slavers Guild, I myself abhor them. They're nothing but scum. However, if you have any ties with the Slaver Guilds, I'd be willing to overlook that, as long as you keep business on minimal terms. Now, what do you gain from this? You gain access to the best cavalry in the entire Umaran land. You also gain access to a family. When it comes to the Black Eclipse, if you are in trouble, I'll make sure I can help you. If someone is bothering you, I will defend you. If you are hungry, I will feed you. If you are bored, I shall entertain you. If you want work, I shall provide it for you. If you need training, I have multiple teachers and professors, as well as multiple fighters, mages, rogues, assassins, that can train you upon their arts. However, just like how I said I will help you, I expect the same. I offer missions that you can accept or deny at your discretion. However, from time to time, there might be a time when I need you to help me or do a job for me. That is when no is not acceptable. Any questions?
Is there a test to get in?
Normally there would be.
Or
However, that reference letter from Mr. Marley assured me that your skills are worth it.
great, because we're not the best test takers.
Speak for yourself. I did great.
Any other
Don't beat him
questions?
while he's down.
Um,
Do we have to give you an answer now?
I'll give you 3 days. I have a few other people that are clamoring to join the Black Eclipse. I'm saving my spot for you in respect to Mr. Marley.
It's very kind of you.
It seems like he has some weight here in tomorrow.
Well, Mr. Marley focuses on keeping amicable terms with all guilds. He's one of the few men that has less than 10 enemies, which, trust me, is something that's quite impressive in this land.
And should we
Alright.
want to give you our answer, we come here.
I will be waiting. As the sun is eternal, I too shall be eternal.
Oh.
You will find me exactly here.
Can we do a little group huddle?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will allow it. He goes and covers his ears.
What was his name?
You
Fair.
don't. Oh yeah, he's a fair one.
What is your name?
Right. He's humming to himself, covering his ears.
But we can ask him later. We can ask him later.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Very
let's be honest. I don't think the gay tiers are gonna.
No,
you
no,
know,
no. That was
I
never
don't
an
like
option.
them.
That was
But
never
let's
an
go check
option.
the other
Never.
ones out too, though.
contractors.
Yeah, let's check them out.
We know where they are.
I'm sure we can figure it out,
Can't be that hard.
right? Let's check them out. We got 3 days. See what their spiel is. See what they got to offer. You know, and then do a pros and cons list.
This was a good pitch. I mean, he seems like a nice guy.
Well, of
Not
course.
not the
maybe-
brightest bulb, but I mean,
He's a nice guy. I wouldn't.
Can I
Okay.
do an insight check on him? Like,
What exactly?
like, is this like an act or is he being serious?
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I don't know about you,
shall
but
roll.
I already
Oh,
have
yeah,
all my
like,
chips.
like, oh shit, nat 20.
I already have all my chips on this guy's corner.
Okay, so you're rolling. I'll roll for you then.
Yeah.
Did you roll, George?
No.
No.
I'll roll for them.
Come on.
Even
Wow.
Oh, right next to a natural 20.
Look,
a
man,
5.
I would have given him a 15.
All right, persuasion. Insight. A 6. You look at him and you just don't really know. You
Damn
think
it.
he seems genuine
Can't get a read on this guy.
as he's humming to himself. Cover.
What a
Guys, though.
strange fella. Alrighty.
If you guys want to check it out, I'm sorry I roped you in here.
No, this is good. We had to do this anyways.
And now you have that cat.
Yeah, now I have this cat.
It shoots beams at people, so
It's pretty cool. It's pretty
Could
neat.
provide useful.
I think you should change the name though. Mittens is pretty you know.
Pathetic.
Oh no, of course. But don't say that to him.
You seem intimidated by him.
He's a big guy. I mean,
How
Who
tall is
wouldn't
he
be?
actually?
He's around 5'10".
Ah, dude.
oh, that picture misled me.
Whoa, this is a nice picture.
Thank
Is
you.
that like little girl like 3'8" then? Hey, fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a short girl. She's around 4'10".
Oh man.
She's legally a midget.
Basically a dwarf, dude.
She could park in the handicap space.
Can't even drive. The car's too big.
No, like legit, she can. I love that fact so
Really?
much. Yeah, if you're below, I think it's if you're like below 4'9" or 11, something there. You're legally allowed to get a handicap space.
Damn.
It's because your little legs can't take you far.
Oh.
You'll die on the journey from the end of the parking lot, dude.
Dude, that's what Manits have going for them, dude. Alright, so, yeah, like I said, you don't really know. You think he sounds, you feel he sounds genuine. But it's not like you can be like, oh, yeah, I know for a fact.
Yeah.
So we see the contractors, and then if anything,
Well, let's go to the arena first, and then
Yeah, let's do that. We got 3 days, so.
We're gonna
Okay.
watch. We're gonna keep on adding like crap. Like yeah, we got this, and then by the
We
time
got
it's
4
like
days.
Do
it's,
another side quest.
no, and then it's like wait, when we supposed to do something for Lawrence or some shit? Whoops.
I'm
Oh,
keeping track.
God.
January 14th. God fucking! Everybody wake up!
Quick.
We got shit to do.
Gotta figure out how to teleport immediately and do everything in fact.
So, he says, now, before you, wait, you done?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're done.
He takes off his hands. If you do join, you would be administered into a contracted work. Well, that means you are part of us. You are not fully fledged. You have to work to a few missions to be fully fledged member. The Black Eclipse. But already that comes with benefits.
If
Benefit 1, he speaks up, cutting you off.
Oh, God.
You get 20 minutes in the cat pen.
What?
Which cat?
He points, and you see as he raises his scepter, he puts it on the ground, stamps it a bit, and you see the beads in one certain end of the room just split a bit. And you see what appears to be like as though, almost like I said, imagine the shape of a jacuzzi just about the water, and it's just littered with what appears to be kittens. As you see like a few members here and there just like playing with them and like, oh my god, he licked my nose, guys!
This
As
is
you
the
hear them
best
like
guild.
giggle and laugh to themselves. 20 minutes per day.
Oh.
okay.
Benefit 2. Uh-huh.
Benefit 2. I'll see to it that you get paid. He thinks to himself. 80%. And I'll only take a measly 20.
Out of the
100.
average payment, you would say.
Guild members, I take only 10%. For normal contractors, I take 30%.
Okay.
I'm obviously
Normal contractors don't get to go into the cat pen.
Exactly. That just goes to show how much I care for you.
Wow.
Oh, that's nice.
Honestly, guys, I'm pretty sad. I'm he bought or he sold it to me. Yeah. Is there a third benefit? Like, do you carry dental?
We have Taco Tuesdays.
That is
No, no.
equally good.
For now, the benefits end there.
Okay.
Seems fair enough.
Watch. If you want to become a member, you gotta make sure to recruit more, and it's a fucking pyramid
Fucking-
scheme. It's a
Dude.
fucking pyramid scheme.
And we literally walked into that one.
God.
How did we not see it?
So, anything else?
Yeah, if okay, so we have something to do for Lawrence. If we
What are
come
you
back,
doing? What are you doing?
Wait, whoa. I mean,
We're sightseeing. We wanted to take a
whoa,
look.
we can't. We're not at liberty to say that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Where to fucking go? Can I step on this kid's toes? Yeah, there you go.
This is so good.
No, but really, oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Thank you.
Here you go, Willie.
I'm ready.
Feast your eyes, dude.
Go to tavern.
Oh my god.
Aiden, you gotta get the close up, dude. You gotta get it fine tuned, man.
That is A1.
But apparently it's not
Is-
good because it's using
is the
shapes.
little? I see the little snout.
Yeah, that's him.
Little lizard
Lizard
snout.
snout. Yeah, it's cute.
The little
So-
lizard hat.
You see, the pharaoh speaks up. Anything else? But that was interesting. See, he points towards Ash. I thank you for that piece of information.
Oh.
I know where
Nice
this is going.
job. Dude, now we have to join this guy.
And to answer your question, whatever you're doing, like I said, when it comes to work, you are free to pick it up and drop it as you wish. It's going to be put on a notice board, and if you're interested, you can take it up, and that quest will be yours. However, like I said, from time to time, I would ask for a job, and that is non-negotiable. You don't have to worry. I would never impose on my people a quest that goes against their own motives. And I will see that you'd be compensated for it.
Sounds like a good deal to me for now. We do have to head out. But we will come back with our answers
So
soon
we were
enough.
kind of on the way somewhere and kind of got sidetracked.
Of course, of course.
No, no.
He looks towards Mittens. Final trust, Mittens. He raises his hands. You can come back to me and still play with that play with that man. You don't have to give up your brothers and sisters.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll animal handling. check.
Oh my god. That's it, dude. Get a 20 and you get a fucking star cat.
Holy, did he get it?
He got it, dude.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh,
What the
I
fuck?
kind of feel bad for the pharaoh, bro. Like,
Fuck this cat.
I can't believe we just got a fucking.
Think about it. He's never seen a green tiefling before, probably. You know, he's like, oh, this dude's fucking cool. I'm kicking it with this guy.
I'm just glad that every single fucking 20 that Lewis has gotten in this campaign has been for this fucking cat.
It is at this point.
It's his cat.
Oh,
So, so you see the cat just, you see it puts his hand towards his, it puts his head towards his hand, and the pharaoh realizes this. Very well. You,
Me.
Ash,
Yes.
take care of him, will you?
Well, yeah. I'll do that.
He doesn't need to eat. He can't die.
That'll be a lot easier than I thought then.
He has a lifespan of 1,000,000 centuries,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and he
Holy shit.
grows.
Huh?
Oh,
How,
oh
bro?
god.
Like how big?
He raises his scepter, and he about this tall or so. This is my original creation I made when I was a child. Of course, this was an accelerated growth. He slams it on the ground, and all of a sudden you're enveloped by this gargantuan creature that he just easily takes over the 3 stories, the 4 stories of the pyramid, as he just hovers over all of you.
Like, what?
And this is how it looks. D&D roll building.
Yo, you better keep getting 20s or that shit's gonna eat us up.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
Dude.
How do I take care of?
Throw it to me and I'll make sure to like not catch it. As
Never let her touch it, dude.
I'm just saying that if I accidentally let it slip
I won't get a natural one though.
twice. You got a natural 20 and I got a natural 1 twice to catching that stupid shit.
Justice,
No.
dude, justice.
Justice, right? No. It can't die from hunger or anything like that. If it suffers through any injuries, it will dematerialize. After a few days or so, it will come. Of course, it will judge it to see if you're worthy of its companionship. Looking at it now, I doubt it's going to leave you so easily.
That's so
Okay.
sweet.
I shall give you the right to change its name as well.
Thank God.
Thank you.
Or stockings.
He raises his hand. All right. I have an appointment with my others. And you see as he sits down, more or less, you see 4 or 5 of the same type, a bit smaller than normal, than the one you have, start surrounding him, and they are of similar nature as he just starts playing with them. Muttering a bit to himself here and there as he sits back on his throne.
Alright, is that our cue to go?
It's cue to fuck off.
Yeah, alright, cool. We skedaddle out of there.
Skedaddle the fuck.
So, and that's how Ash got a pet.
Yeah.
You weren't expecting that, would you? I don't think any of
No, I
us were.
wasn't.
No, I don't think even Adrian was.
No, I wasn't.
He thought, man, I'm gonna make this cool cat thing for the pharaoh, and then I love it.
The
You just-
ultimate prize for being a loyal servant, you know?
Okay.
You just fucking skipped so many steps, and that was the plan or some bullshit. Oh my god.
Genuinely, it was.
You just skipped so. Dude,
Dude,
that was a
that's
cheat
funny,
code.
though.
That was like up, down, left.
Yeah, right?
A,
Fucking
B,
that was
A,
the
B.
ultimate cheat code, dude. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, that's so cute.
Cool.
They're cute little kid. That's cute. That's cute. Fuck you, Lewis.
I'm so sorry.
Fuck you. You get this, and then you killed mine in the
I'm
other.
so. I didn't kill it.
Oh, Willie, just let you know. So, just so you're part of the loop. So, during the last game, you know, like, literally, like, the last, like, world that you, before you joined, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ray found, Claudia found this super cool, like, space dragon egg. And, like, it was attached only to her, and if anyone else touched it, it would like be like, no, I don't like you, I'm rejecting you, right? So she was like, oh man, I'm gonna have a cool dragon egg, right?
Oh.
And just as it was being birthed, you see Lewis by mistake took it with him away, and like he was in the roof, he's like, oh my god, it's giving birth, I don't know what to do. He keeps on holding
Like he's
on,
breaking the egg, is hatching.
even though it's saying like, let go of me, I don't want you to touch me, and he's just holding on to it. He's like, I gotta get this to Ray. He runs and he's like, Ray, catch, and he throws it to her, the egg.
I roll a double
Claudia-
1, dude.
She rolled a double 1 and it just splatted.
Like, yeah.
You made an omelet.
Yep.
Yeah, I basically lost the cool opportunity of having a badass companion. So
I mean, it's in critical condition. I think it's in a coma at the moment.
that thing ain't gonna.
It's literally a downy space dragon, so I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not gonna be a majestic beast no more.
I love you, mom.
God, jeez.
I'm gonna add cyanide to that fucking cat thing, dude. Just watch.
Doesn't need to,
Wow.
so don't even worry about it.
Oh, that's right. It doesn't have a face. I,
Fuck
just,
Lewis.
I keep doing little like injury shit to keep it sending it away. All right. Can we please go to the arena now?
Yeah, of course.
No.
All right. Well, then you can stay here.
Okay.
All right. See you, Broughton.
Alright.
To the arena.
To the arena.
Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to delete this spot in.
That's fine. I'll do it. You can continue on.
So, you make your way out of the pyramid and realize, that was an unexpected quest point that we just did. You know, a little encounter that we were hoping to do later, but looks like, we took it now. So that was the Black Club's leader, the Pharaoh, whose name you never got.
Dude, it's fair.
Oh yeah. Fuck. I
That's
forgot
right.
that. But, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
You say the Pharaoh, I mean, people are gonna know what we mean.
Right, so you make your way out in the market district. It's around like 1 to 2 p.m. and you guys realize, fuck, we haven't eaten yet. But with hunger aside, you push on a bit and start making your way towards the northern sector of the street of the city. The walk takes a while as you're the market district, and eventually you pass what appears to be this open plain, this open street better yet, with a few scattered houses here and there in between the street. And you see towards the left what appears to be this rundown house / shrine. As you can see what appears to be this woman praying, and then you see the house has this flag of a sun embedded on it, and she's not alone. As you see what appears to be around 90 people just huddled like on the lawn, basically, of that shrine/house, as they're all kneeling and praying.
Is this the arena?
No.
Yep.
Wait.
Bring out your weapons.
It's
Quick,
killing time.
let's bring up the element of surprise.
Write up the manifesto now, guys.
Oh,
Oh God.
they didn't know.
Too soon.
Is that what you actually said? Is this the arena?
No. Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, I'm
Okay,
asking
so-
Broughton if you were.
Yeah, I know. I realize.
You want to look at this?
They're
Like
just
the sound?
Not
right
really.
preparing right now. I just take notice
Shouldn't
of it.
disturb people as they pray.
Yeah, let's go to the arena.
I keep walking.
Although I keep seeing that symbol around quite a lot. I think that's the Khan symbol.
Yes. Made quite the ruckus around these parts.
It's a widespread. Were you in Draconia for long,
No, I was just
Or-
passing through.
or any of you? Had you seen any of that particular symbol before in those areas?
I've seen sun pictures before, but I don't think in reference to him or her.
You should. Don't we have that book? Did I just give you that book?
I haven't had a chance to read it. I'm sorry.
No,
Terrible. I
we-
know. I'm
we,
so
you
stupid.
you just got it
Oh,
this
God.
morning. We didn't even let you read, so that's fine.
Doesn't he? I feel like you read fast.
Well, I don't want to read and walk. I'll bump into something.
Or your eyeballs can fall out.
Exactly.
Alright, fair point.
Well,
I'm gonna
well,
go with-
Cassandra's dying. I'll read.
I'm not gonna be
You're right.
dying. I have great martial prowess. You've seen me at work.
Yeah, I saw you go down to rats. So I mean,
Did I go down to rats?
they did do a number on you.
Alright, because I was basically taking every single hit. For all of you, you you got hit. You got hit once, and then I think you crawled towards the back of the.
It was a giant laser beam, so literally almost blew my head off.
Right, and I was just taking,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
sorts of attacks.
scratches and little
Oh, come
nibbles.
on, guys. We're all very strong and competent. Now let's go. Come on.
No, it's confident with me. Alright, and we get on there.
So as you guys finally just pass through them, not really paying attention to them, they don't really seem to pay attention to you since you're not talking to them. As you go past them as they go hard through their prayers. Finally, you stand at the base of what appears to be the arena as these large Colosseum-esque walls with people here and there entering. It doesn't seem like the games are still going though, but you see the people that are entering seem to be warrior type people, as they seem to have these high hopes in them as they're strutting into the arena one by one.
Aiden,
less.
can I have a general look at the people going in and gauge how deadly they look?
Size them up.
Yes, I
Roll,
asked them.
roll perception check.
Alright, here,
It's
here
so
comes.
sad. Most of these people are gonna die.
Mira, it's 20s night, bro. It's 20s.
Oh, shit.
It's 20s
damn.
night. It's 20s night. So
Now we got to get into a fight.
25.
What,
Watch
never
all the. No.
Mm,
Oh no.
Sorry.
I still love the fact that you goddamn skipped every single and got the cat, dude. You got the
20s,
companion.
man. 20s.
If it wasn't for that ass slap, dude, where would you be?
Honestly, you owe it all to sir.
The ass slap.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, but the imprint's still on it.
Can I be right back real quick? Sorry. Real quick. Keep talking about that ass clapping.
Clap, clap, clap.
Dummy thick and my ass. Keep alerting the cats.
Fucking, where's the fucking music? Oh my god, damn, dude. All right, well,
Roll 20 doesn't have these problems. I always had the music set, you know.
Oh.
Just click play.
Bitch. Fucking bitch. Taking that fucking disrespect on my fucking server.
Dude. Just take the L, man.
Okay. Lewis, you there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll continue about Tadio.
She's the
Wait,
one that
no,
wants to
yeah,
know, though.
yeah, I realized. Fuck, she has this
What a
hostage.
bitch, dude. Well, how was the surgery?
It's pretty wild.
Okay, is it fucked up? If,
Tumor
like,
removal.
what happens if you're like doing a surgery on a woman? She has big titties. Are you allowed to be like nice?
Honestly, I feel like people are so like just
Well,
not attractive
we
when they're
were-
that. So
You're cutting open her head, so you don't even work in that area.
Oh, that is
You
true.
just work, yeah.
What? Whose heads are we cutting?
Whoa.
That's what I
In
heard.
the arena.
Whoa!
Aiden,
Uh.
what am I? So at this point, I believe I assume I'm wearing a power level scouter.
Yeah. Okay. No. So with your natural 20 though, you do feel like, which one's pose a threat? 85% of the people that you see seems to be just salt of the earth, like farmers or fishermen that are getting too cocky for their breaches. Maybe they won one too many bar fights, and that somehow translates to them being good fighters, as they are marching forward with this gods. Most of them have simple weapons and armor. Some are brand new bought. You think that, oh, this is gonna be, I'm taking out a loan here to buy this armor and weapons. This is gonna jumpstart my career. Type of like looks to them.
Those poor souls.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, guys. So just don't join. That way they can have a higher chance of winning.
they're gonna fucking kill all these poor people, dude.
They
They
don't
have
have
a
to
family to
die.
feed.
Do they have to die? Was like that expressed? Like you
you
have
have
to
to kill 'em.
die? Ah, well, then they
But-
shouldn't have signed up.
For all the few there that you see, for all the many that you see that have like the lack of skill, you realize there's a few out there that actually grimace a bit. There's two in particular that you see that just, oh shit, you really don't want to like come up against them. You see what appears to be a man, dark skin. This man is tall. He is around 6'5". Pure muscle from head to toe. A long beard that's basically that's all binded together by a small like rubber band as thing to keep his hair into like his beard into a nice ponytail, and his hair is shaved into a mohawk. He has this leather armor that has so many dents in it and scratches, so this has seen combat. You see his eyes are hazel, and he has this insignia of a red tattoo on the bridge of his nose that goes all the way to his lips. And in the end, he has this at the back. He has this large maw. The other person is this female. She's short, but her entire body has this definition of toned muscle. She has what appears to be a crop top with these tribal tattoos on both her arms. They're like a sleeve tattoo. She has long pants, and you can see that the way she moves has this agility to it that you've never really seen before. Just as she's walking, it seems that every step is incredibly purposeful. Go to D&D role building for the image. So here's the girl.
Oh. You're gonna fight or fuck that, Kyle?
Fight, fight, fight. Fight them all. No, it's this guy from Skyrim. What's up?
Dude, boy's about to take an arrow.
It's fine, it's fine.
Hmm.
Brawlton, you gotta join on it.
I don't know.
It's like calling to you, dude.
So as everyone's more or less trickling in, you see
And-
the big.
Sorry, real quick. With my roll, can I notice if they have any particular type of weapon on them?
Yeah. So like I said, that the girl doesn't really have any weapons on her. She just moves. Seems quick. And the man on the back has a large ball.
Ball?
Maul. Two-handed warhammer.
Okay. Okay. Well, guys. Well, okay. So I say, well, the majority of these definitely aren't warriors. I don't know if you've noticed. Probably the only two big fish in here are that man and woman over there. Are they? Do they seem
Those
together?
two,
Like
as
they?
a point.
Do they look? Yes, those
Hey, you
two. I
over
say,
there.
I say as I like immediate, like I just slowly lower Sir's arm.
So as you say that, you see the girl doesn't really acknowledge you, but the big black man does, and you probably like, oh shit, as you look at him, but you're a bit surprised as he breaks into a warm smile and raises his hand. Hey there, friend.
Hail.
Hi, are you here to die?
Oh God.
I'm hoping I'm not gonna die.
Me too.
You seem like a nice guy. What are you doing here?
We're nice too.
Glory, food, money. And that's everything the chain tournament and arena offers. Besides, I'm planning on aiming towards what's again? I'm planning on fuck.
The golden tears.
He
I'm
wants to go
planning
into the
on-
eclipse.
I'm planning on making my way towards the iron chain.
It's funny you mentioned that. Our friend here, Cassandra, wants to go up there too, and she says she's not gonna die. So if you two fight each other, one of you's gonna die.
Oh, we'll just have to
Well-
see how it goes.
You don't have to kill the other person.
No?
You're at the mercy of your victor. I tend to not kill someone if I have to. He looks towards Cassandra and gives her a spawn on the head and a smile. I hope if I lose to you, give me the mercy.
Senseless bloodshed is not right up my alley. If you give me a good fight, that's all I care for.
I'll try my best to please you.
Oh shit. A lot of people trying to please you.
Yes, in battle, that is the thrill of the fight.
One effective strategy that I've read is that you could just kill people, and then other people will be afraid to fight you because they know if they lose, then they get killed.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't
So
seem
be
the type to
careful.
kill people.
You say it's like all in front of him.
This guy looks like a little bitch.
Hey
Hey
man,
now.
hey, are you gonna be joining in or is this, are
As
you
you
just
brought in, pushes Ash. Go get him, Ash.
Slaps me on the other ass cheek.
But somehow
Slap it up.
fucking Ash ends up with like a super loyal bodyguard.
Yo, this is really working. We should do
Dude,
this
slap
more
Ash
often.
slap Ash on the back on the ass to get like a fucking like.
It
special
encourages him. It encourages him. This is what it does. Right. Well then, is there any particular
gives me
way of
20s.
signing up?
thing. Oh, of course, But which one are you planning on joining exactly?
Well, I haven't been here before actually. I guess the bronze chain to test out.
Of,
want to
yeah,
climb back up.
I know, but which category?
Oh, are you talking about solo duels or group duels?
Friend, I think you're a. Do
Can
you want
you-
me to explain a bit?
Yeah, explain clearly. I've only heard it by word of mouth. Bro, what the fuck? Is there a pamphlet around here or something? Like, is there a stall in the front like when you go to Disney World? Is there like...
This
She's
is-
stronger than she is smart, we promise.
He smiles at that. It's no problem at all, friend. All right.
Fuck this guy.
The chain arena has 5 tiers. They scale up in difficulty and prestige. There is the copper for the starters, iron, silver, gold, and then platinum. Now, there's 2 branches. There is the single brackets and the link brackets. The single brackets. Zen piece of shit. Fucking. Sorry, it's copper, iron, silver, gold, and platinum.
Okay.
They're totally different. Bronze is stronger than copper.
Oh my god, but it's got the same color.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. So he says, fuck, I have to get the voice. There are two branches: the singles and the link bracket. The link bracket is where up to 5 people may fight for honor. But instead of fighting people, they fight beasts of nature, monsters, things like that. Single branch is more one-on-one contested. Now, each of the branches, each of the single matches from copper all the way to platinum have a current reigning champion. So the copper tier has a champion. The iron tier has a champion. Silver has a champion. Gold has a champion. Platinum has a champion. Your goal is to make it all the way up and pass the champion. From there, you can either keep your current champion rank or try your luck and move up in the next tier.
So the platinum champion's the best of the best.
Undisputed.
At least in tomorrow.
What rank are you?
I was the copper champion quite a few weeks ago, but I gave it up. I'm gonna try my luck in iron.
Oh.
Also, he's not gonna be in this fight. Woo.
How's the money?
Ah, now that's interesting. To watch the fights, you have to pay a certain entrance fee.
I leave.
Now, you get paid a simple, modest sum if you win. However, the true money comes from the fact that as long as you're a reigning champion, you get a cut of all of the admissions for the day.
Holy shit.
Ooh, you guys can't. You can't join.
However, keep in mind you only get that while you're a champion. And if you're the copper champion, you only get something 1 or 2%. However, if you go all the way to platinum, you get over 13%. And you just don't have to do anything. You just have to sit there and be pretty for most of the days. Obviously, when you get challenged, you have to fight to defend your arena.
Psych, bitch. I'm gonna get copper champion and then skedaddle out of the city, and nobody can fucking fight me because they won't find me for like at least a month.
Like, oh, if you don't defend your honor, you lose it in 2 days. Like, oh, fuck.
No, man.
No, what do you
fucking
mean? That makes
champion
perfect sense.
decay, champion decay.
Nobody can go up because this bitch is like left the country.
It's like a massive line, dude.
And
Just a bounty on your head, dude. They're gonna come and find you.
They put a fucking like house arrest on her.
Instead of taking it, they just make sure that like all the fucking challenges pile up. It's like, all right, next. Oh, that's terrifying. No, but they're
But
all
anyway.
farmhands. Okay.
The tournament happens once every week. That's where all the fighting happens.
Once every what?
Once every month for a week.
Once every month or a week?
For a week, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, cool, cool, okay.
When's the next one?
The next one is on the 18th.
Oh. And then, this
So in
is just a
3
recap.
days.
3 days. Usually, if you're a champion, you don't leave the city for that entire.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be
Stay there.
making new records or new habits.
Hmm.
Well, I'm not gonna be
Everything.
facing him off, so it's fine.
Let
Right,
me think
well-
for a second.
Okay, guy, we've been talking to you way too long. Bye.
Oh,
Gotta sign up
bye.
before I miss the the fight.
Good luck.
Oh
Thank
wait,
you.
don't leave.
What?
He's a nice
Mhm.
guy.
Well, he's gonna be fighting in the other one. I'm sure you'll see him if you pay for the watching fee.
I'm gonna cheer you on.
Are you saying this to the other guy?
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Thank
Never
you.
mind.
Appreciate it. Nice to know I have a fan out there.
Well.
You just lost.
There you go.
Like, alright, bud.
That one
Calm down.
follow that immediately got removed.
Super cocky, yeah. Alright, is there anything else?
No,
I don't think so. Are there any
pretty
fights
much
today?
Information.
Not for now. Just the signing up. Oh, and girl,
Cassandra. And you are?
Gar.
Gar. You were saying?
Tip. You don't fight the champion quite away. You usually have to start off the tournament fighting off something small. An animal, beast, a pair of them usually. Then you fight another, and then usually those beasts beat around half of the applicants. And then you fight one of the other surviving applicants. You fight another of the surviving applicants.
Oh my god.
And then you fight the chain wheel rods. You see, he brings out towards his pocket what appears to be this long chain of of copper, and he says, "You win. You get a magically enchanted armor. I mean, this magically enchanted artifact."
What are you pointing at?
He points. Sorry, not that. He points to like the chain that he's holding.
And what does it do?
Well, I don't want to waste all the secrets.
Yeah, because if you fight him, he's gonna use it.
Oh, fair. But if everybody's using it, well, whatever champion.
I mean, if he uses it,
Wait.
we'll see it.
Okay, this is just a side note outside. Do you have to be a champion to go onto the iron?
Yep.
Then everybody's a champion and everybody's in on it. So if I win, old man, just give me the deets. No?
Win, bitch.
Damn, okay,
Yeah.
whatever, I will. I'm just gonna sign up my name, but this guy keeps on talking like I've been trying to leave.
I've been trying to leave.
Bye, Gar.
Bye, bitch. Goddamn. Fucking die then, bitch. I want to fight you.
No,
I'm
but...
fucking level 12, bitch. I'll
Whoa,
fucking take your shit in, so.
whoa, whoa.
Wow,
Psych.
Dude, this mental warfare, I want. Now I know I ain't gonna go near that fucker until at least I'm 13. 14 maybe. Right, well, thank you for the information.
Mm.
Hey, don't get angry,
Rooting
that
for
was,
you, kid.
that was outside.
No, I know. He's saying like
You read your mind, dude.
Oh
Yeah, he's
shit,
like, no.
it
Firm
lets you
bridge.
read the mind? Oh,
Yeah, that's what it lets you do, dude.
Right, thank you.
Good luck, Cassandra.
And you as well, Gar.
So.
Oh,
let's
by
go,
any
Sam?
chance, what are you with that woman over there?
Oh, her. No, I'm not crazy enough.
I
Oh
don't know.
boy.
Okay. Well, that one's
Is she any sort of champion?
Oh, she's the silver champion. She's
Oh,
been
wow.
there for a few months actually. She actually doesn't want to move.
Oh, dude, man.
She gets a nice cut of the spoils, gets paid, fights anybody that tries to take her throne, and just stays there. Truly not a bad place to live in.
Does she kill people?
She's been known to make a show of it.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Thankfully, I'm not fighting her.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you move up, you're going to, right?
Don't cross that bridge until you reach it.
You said she's a silver champion, right?
Yeah.
So it's copper.
It's copper, iron, silver, gold, platinum.
Okay. All right. Right. Well then, we'll be seeing each other in the field eventually. Or the arena, rather.
Okay.
And then we skedaddle out of there.
So you
Are
sign
you
up.
gonna sign up?
Yep. Or any
And
of
as
you.
you say that, I'll see you in the field of battle. Both of you are walking the same direction, right next to one another.
Oh no! I kind of shift. Okay, listen. I shift over. Let's say that we're all here, the four of us. I do that weird thing where I shift to the left so I can all the way over here. I'm like, hey, so Ash, are you gonna be joining in? So like I move away as socially acceptable as I can without making it even more awkward. And like, that's it. I stopped discussing with this guy.
No, I'm not gonna join.
All right. And any of the other two, are you guys joining?
If you need our help, I'll help you.
Nah,
Yeah.
Singles.
I don't need help in terms of singles. I'm just wondering if you wanted to try your mantle at the monster ones. Sounds interesting to slay beasts or monsters of that nature.
Look at that. She doesn't even talk about fucking singles. She's like, I already got that big. Don't even try it, lad.
Yeah, you guys can't join the singles.
Well, that's nice and everything, but we can always find jobs for that.
Yeah. We'll be rooting you on.
All right.
From out here because we don't want to pay to go inside.
Or get killed.
That too.
All right. Well then, is there any signing, guy?
So I think it's
Sheets?
a pretty quick signing.
Yeah. Good. Great.
Yeah, so people just sign in your name, all that. As you see, the person takes your name.
Cassandra. Of
All right.
Caticia. I give
I'm
the-
not even going to try to write that down. He goes and gives you a paper. That's a contract saying that you fully accept the chance of you dying.
Okay. I sign it, but then my last name I alter it slightly so the government doesn't find me.
Okay. And then there's no government in this place, asshole.
The
what's it
FBI
called?
exists everywhere.
And then he says, keep in mind that before the tournament, you will be checked for any magical weapons or.
So.
Or what?
I don't know what?
You'll be checked for any magical weapons or.
Or armor. Okay. Oh.
You can't use that?
So.
No, of course not. That just cheats.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Understandable. So there's no type of magical magical users either, or is it just melee in this arena?
To enter the arena, one must have, at least for singles, the ability to be a more melee-oriented fighter. They have to show the skills, and as you see the person looks you up and down, and I would say you have the skills, physically.
I would say so as well. That's fine with me. When is it induced time then?
Say that again?
Like, when will the next duel or, I guess, bout begin?
It starts January 18th. You should arrive by 8 a.m. to get everything sorted out. The actual tournament starts at 12 p.m. all the way up till night.
Wait, January or December?
January.
January 18th.
Oh, so next month.
No, sorry, December. Sorry. My bad.
Oof.
Sorry.
Like the training montage, Claudia, you fucking gotta get in there.
For real, dude.
No, it'd be so easy. Yeah, December 18th from 8 a.m. Get there at 8 a.m. It starts at 12 p.m. and it ends all the way until 12 a.m.
Do they offer a complimentary breakfast?
No!
Continental, dude.
Continental. They want us here at 8 a.m., but we don't get food. That's the worst.
Why would you, right?
No lunch, 30-minute break.
God. Alright, well then. Thank you. Let's skedaddle back to the marketplace and see if we can still go into Zimmerman's Academy.
What time is it?
It's the same day.
I would say it's around 4 p.m. and honestly, all of your stomachs are fucking on fire from hunger.
No, I've been eating beef jerky along the route.
Well, say that then, asshole.
Come on, man.
Alright, the rest of you are super hungry.
My stomach's filled with sadness, so I'm not hungry.
Oh my god.
Alright, so Ash and Broughton, your stomachs are hungry.
Well,
I had a good day 2 minutes
yeah.
ago. No.
To be fair, Ash had a couple of little insects and whatever the hell we were eating, so he's not as hungry as Broughton.
I'm pretty hungry.
Yeah, Broughton.
Now,
is
Broughton,
starving.
there you go. You're fucking OG. You're hungry. There you go. Good job.
Broughton is starving,
Got you,
my dude.
Oh my god, dude.
Hey, it's been a while. It's been a while
Should we
since
get
we
something
poured
to
one
eat?
out. It's been a while since we last poured one out for the boy.
You know
No, we
what?
got-
Let's go pour one out for the boy.
I don't think they have water fountains here. But yeah, in the marketplace, I'm sure we can find something to eat.
I'm down.
Alright. So as you guys go ahead and get your lunch, do you want to end it here for now,
Okay.
or do you want to continue on? Maybe meet the contractors, or I don't know what you guys want to do.
We don't know where the contractors are actually.
I know, but like, do you guys like, or do you want to end it for today? Is what I'm asking, or like, do you guys feel good to go for continue?
I'm still good to go.
Up to you guys.
George?
George is already asleep.
No, 'cause I have to go to work tomorrow.
Fucking
What time
if
you
I
gotta be there?
Yeah, what, Saturday?
Yeah, dude, fucking Saturday.
Alright.
What
So,
you
yeah,
gonna be
I
doing?
have the 2 1 years, so I have to be there by like 9:30.
That sucks ass, dude. Unless you're into it, I guess.
So
Yeah, it doesn't.
what do we do then? Want to end it here for now?
You guys can
Yeah,
keep
we-
going and just like figuring out a bit, but I mean,
I'm cool with just pausing it here.
Yeah, I guess everybody's tired.
Okay.
This is
Alrighty.
where we start the other campaign, though.
What?
Yeah, sorry if today was boring, guys. My bad.
Nah, dude. It's
No.
all Alright, we ending it here then?
Dude, this guy got a pet.
That was great.
Pepperoni.
Dude, I love that you skipped so many fucking steps.